Good afternoon, my name's Mike from Wirral Forest. We're just doing some century walking here on Thurston Hill. So we are walking slowly, using all our senses to really connect with nature. And by connecting with nature, we're getting a lot of benefit, a lot of very good for dealing with anxiety and stress, really good to help you sleep in, really good at reducing your blood pressure, can even help you if you've got diabetes. It's supposed to help lower your blood sugar. So lots of benefits, and lots of medical benefits that are proven, as much as you can prove something when you're just asking someone how they're feeling. So I've got a cold today, so I'm not really feeling it today. So we're going to walk back up to the start, and we'll see if we get any more people joining us. Hi there, Stu, thanks for coming back, really appreciate that. Whereabouts are you based? We're up here on the Wirral. Hi there, Anassist. Hi there, Drew. Hi there, Boo. Hi there, Lisa. So we're just doing a slow walk here and chatting to people. So feel free to leave messages and comments. Hi there, Mary Morgan. How are you today? And just doing a well-being walk here on the edge of Thurston Hill and Roydon Park here on the Wirral. So it's a really amazing and really unusual environment here on the Wirral. It's a lowland heath. Having fun. We've got a lot of pine trees here. So these lower pine parts are supposed to be really good for fire lighting. You get right into the middle of them, they've got a lot of sap and they're really good for starting a fire. We collect them at one point. We're not really into bushcraft. We're really about green connection. So using our senses just to walk slowly or silently, or doing sit spots just to connect with nature. Watching the birds, the bees, listening to the wind of the trees. There's a beautiful Victorian house here on the hill called Hillbark. Just see it through the trees there. So it's very mild today, very warm. Great venue for weddings, and I think there's a restaurant there and all sorts. Hi there, Grandad G. Hello, Marla. Hello, baby girl Lydia. Thanks for everyone who's joining us now. My name is Mike from Wirral Forest. We're a community interest company. We're interested in the well-being of key workers through practical activities in nature. So today we're just doing a nice slow walk in nature, and we're sharing it with you all. The rangers have been out on the heath, and they've been cutting down these silver birch saplings, just trying to reduce the number. And it's also great at creating a habitat. Lots of different creatures here on the heath. The wind's really picking up now. Hi there Taz, hi there Entertain Me, hi there TV Rubia. So we're about connecting with nature. We're not about going for a hike. It's about spending time in nature, and that's where the benefit comes from. But there's no wrong way or right way of doing it. You can go for a walk with friends, go for a walk with your dog, go for a run, go for mountain biking. It's just about being in nature, and it seems to be beneficial in so many different ways. So helps our mood. It's supposed to be really good for people who suffer from anxiety and stress. It's a really good way to relax. Helps you with your sleep, reduces your heart rate, so many different things. But really the main thing, it's really good at improving your mood. So usually I find this really relaxing, but I've got a little bit of cold, so just sort of struggling to keep going. Hi there Stan, thanks for staying with us. So if you're interested in what we do, if you go to wirralforest.com, it tells you all about our upcoming events. So this is our quiet time of year, so we're just really doing this century walk as much for my well-being as yours. During the summer we walk out to a really wonderful little tidal island called Hilby Island here on the Wirral. You need to be really careful going out there because of the tides. So that's one of the reasons people like to come on our walks, because we've got over 20 years experience working with the tides in the Dee estuary. Lots of pine trees here. So we were just looking at Hillbark, the old house that was here. So the owner, I think it's the Shaw family, they had these pine trees planted because that was the style, and they're sort of spreading out onto the heath now. This stage of winter at the end of autumn, it really got some days, depending on the trees, you get really beautiful colour on the floor. lots of beech leaves, oak leaves, all mixing together. I've also got the evergreens here with the holly trees. So just walking up this slope here, and then we're going to turn right and head back toward Benty's farm and the cafe there. Hi there, Anja. It's very lovely. I'm very lucky to have this. Afternoon. Thanks for staying with us, Anja. Of course, the other evergreens we've got here are lots of rhododendrons. Hi there, David. My name is Mike from Wirral Forest. If you're interested in what we do, go to wirralforest.com. So we're just doing a slow sensory walk here. And here we're on Thurston Common, which is on the Wirral Peninsula, which is a little strip of land that sticks out in between the River Dee and the River Mersey, and we've got the Liverpool Bay to our north. That's a really quite a special place for green and blue connecting. Thanks for staying with us, David. Let's get off the path. Let's get off the path. Crazy dogs. This is quite a nice little space here. It's really good for forest bathing. The ground's quite relatively flat. The floor's quite clear. There's a lot of pine needles. They're mixed in with the leaves. Quite a good place to come in there, put some hammocks up, but it's perhaps a little bit too busy. Hammocks are really good in the summer. So you just string up a load of hammocks and just lie there and relax, listening to the birds, listening to the wind in the trees, feeling the sun. There's no wrong way or right way of doing this. It's just about spending time in nature That's really beneficial. It's really good for changing our mood. And if you want to slow down, it can be really almost like walking meditation without having to try too hard. So if you do have any intrusive thoughts, just take a deep breath, slowly let it out, and just breathe normally for a few moments, and then bring your focus back to something in nature, like this holly tree over here, or the blue sky. So sky watching is a really great way of doing nature connection anywhere, because the sky generally is, especially in the UK, is changing constantly, and it just can remind us that life is full of changes, and even though that can be stressful and overwhelming, it is just part of life. Absolutely beautiful. Not a lot of light. Thanks for staying with us, Lee. I really appreciate you. The Duke. No. We're just getting. We've got a new gimbal to sort of try and make these a little bit smoother, and we can edit them down. And it takes a couple of days for them to load up onto TikTok, and then I can download them and share them through the week. So if you do live locally, we've got money from the Community Lottery Fund to do some community walks. So we've got a walk on Thursday in Birkenhead Park, and we have got a walk from the Indigo Cafe in Rock Ferry on Fridays, both at 1:30. Excuse me. Find out more at our website. Oh, we got a Facebook page as well. It's Wirral Forest CIC. That's our one. We got another one that's that we couldn't get access to at some point, so we're now Wirral Forest CIC, and we've got our website wirralforest.com. Facebook page we use mainly for announcements and sharing other well-being groups that we feel that share similar goals to our own. Here we got. So we've been talking about these little stunted trees that we've got all across the heath, because it is so shallow, the soil. The trees really can't keep digged down. The pine trees are better at it because they have very shallow roots. So the silver birch and the pine trees are really quite good at finding places to grow in shallow soil or new environments. That would be because they're sort of like, they were the first to follow the glaciers back after the last ice age at 17,000 years ago. It's just the figures of geology are just astounding, and that's just thousands of years. We do that on the rock here is 200 million years. That's not a million years. It's not 20 million years. It's 200 million years. It's just mind-boggling. Since humans have been the Neanderthals thought to have gone extinct 45,000 years ago, so they were here before they were extinct, even before the last ice age. So it just helps to put things into perspective. If you had an argument with someone at work, you're having an argument with a friend or or a member of the family, and most of all, we don't become our emotions. They're just passing, and we need to let them go and live in the moment. Oh, so wow, there's a J. So the thing that really stood out today, we found a cast iron sign back from the 1930s, I guess, asking people not to smoke. This is the sort of like heathland. You've got that sort of tree line over, there's a track, and it's just a really nice natural environment, and we're only 20 minutes away from central Liverpool, so we're heading back to the start. Lots of pine trees. Oh, it's really nice. Even with the cold, I can smell the pine trees. That's nice. I suppose that's why they use a lot of pine smells for as air fresheners. Really strong today. I didn't think I'd be able to smell anything. I've got such a cold. So Lee, thanks for staying with us, really appreciate it. Please like and follow, really helps the this website. So we're using TikTok to really promote this, and it's good because we're getting a younger audience that we would get on Facebook. I think it seems to be sort of people in their 30s and 40s who are in the peak of their work life, perhaps in the most stressful part of their life. If you're having children as well, you can't focus on nature. Let's just take there's a fork in the path. This is where we've got a lot of lots of red berries. So male and female plants. Female plants obviously must produce the berries, I guess. But you need a male plant with its pollen to help them germinate. Hi there, Lee. So heading back to the really about moving slowly and connecting with nature. There's no rush. If it is cold, it just means we're in the what textures there, and the lichen growing in the bark, a bit of moss. If you're just joining us, my name's Mike from Wirral Forest. We're a community interest company. Our aim is to help key workers deal with stress and anxiety through practical activities in nature. So that's today. We've been sharing our wellbeing walk here on Thurston Hill. So if you're interested, please go to wirralforest.com and you find out more information about what we are and who we're trying to help. So this week we've been over the last 4 weeks we've been working with a couple of guys from Back to Work organisation called Households Into Work, and they suffer from anxiety, so we're just doing some wellbeing walks with them, just to help build their confidence and make them feel more confident to go out in nature and be resilient. So cold weather and doing the live really doesn't do the battery any good.
How was Linda last night? Was she well behaved?
It's really beautiful here, but I'm feeling very under the weather, having a cold. Having a cold. So this is quite nice here.